Before this episode starts, I have some important announcements regarding this channel. As some of you already know, the current season of Campcraft will be closing in August of 2025. Now, since the Department of Temporal Affairs has a long and complicated storyline, I won't be able to complete it without some severe cuts to the story, and I want to be able to honor the time that I put into developing it. It is with this knowledge that I am making the decision to cut the storyline short for Campcraft Season 2, and to continue in Season 3 whenever that starts. I will still be playing on the server on occasion, but I will likely not be putting out any more Campcraft Season 2 content. In the meantime, however, I am excited to get back to my hardcore series, and as a matter of fact, I am excited to announce that I will be converting my hardcore world into a forever world, which will be infinitely more fun for me than if I were to die and lose all of the builds that I have made. I will be publishing episodes on my forever world between now and the start of Campcraft Season 3, and I cannot wait to try out the new recent Minecraft update with the Happy Ghast. In the meantime, however, please enjoy this last episode of Campcraft Season 2. I'll see you guys in my forever world. Love you guys, bye! This looks really cool. Glomer, guys, I got a compliment! Oh my god. Ah, can you smell my ego inflating? Can you smell it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting compliments. I got a compliment. I got it. I think I've been AFK for about an hour. And also it's just been running idle in the background while I've been doing other things. So, yeah, that's actually not bad. We also have some in there and some in there. I don't think there's any in there, no. But this is not bad for a start with honeycomb. We can make a ton of candles now. Also, while I was in between episodes, I kind of looted a trial chamber and I kind of got netherite boots. I also raided a trail ruins, so there's like a ton of gravel in here, you know, lots of random candles, lots of random bricks and stuff. I got a ton of decorated huts, which I don't know where I put them, but they're around here somewhere, I promise. But today's project is something that's been on my mind for a really long time, and that something is a witch farm. Not only can a witch farm provide us with redstone, it can also provide us with gunpowder. I've been using other people's gunpowder farms, and while I may or may not be allowed to use them, I still feel like, you know, kind of using other people's farms. So, yep, we got a pretty jam-packed episode ahead of us. Let me just clean up these shulker boxes, and I will get to you shortly. And just like that, our materials list is done. We need all of these minecarts and all of the stuff in this shulker box. That is it. That's actually insane. This is a farm design. This is a farm design by Trilums. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I'm putting you up on screen right now. Shout out to you. You are a goat. And yeah, that's great. So let's just break these and fly off to where I left my witch hut. And one more thing. Alright, here we are at the witch hut. Now, the first order of business. Hot guy! Yeah. Move slowly, move slowly. Hey! I have a kitty. Hello, kitty. We'll figure out what to name you later. In the comments, what should I name our black cat? Ah, adorable. I think we do need to start by cleaning out some of this terrain around the hut, so we don't get any of the mob spawns. This seems pretty satisfactory. We might have to shave off some here, but that's a problem for future Carl to deal with. Now that we're finished gathering materials and prepping the area for our witch farm, I think it's time for a little mini time lapse. Enjoy! Woo! Oh god, I think I walked away from my computer and I forgot about my farm! I'm actually horrified. I don't... Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god. How much? Is there any more stuff? No. What? Hello? Oh my god, I gotta get a shulker box for all this. What am I gonna do? There's so much stuff! Oh man, I just woke up, but I've been AFK all night, and look guys, I have a whole shulker box of redstone blocks. That's insane. Hold on, let me collect this. Oh my god, I'm never gonna need redstone ever again, chat. I need to mark this as a private farm though, because I know I don't want people to assume it's a public farm. Hold on. Alright, I think that should be good. This isn't necessarily meant to be a particularly aesthetically pleasing farm. So we'll start up here. If we go up this water elevator and we just fly up here, this is our AFK spot. We have a very premium AFK spot here. Only the best for yours truly. I have to spoil myself sometime, right? If I'm gonna AFK, I'm gonna do it in style. I had to light up this entire mountain because the whole thing, it just happens to be within the spawning range of the AFK platform. For example, like if I turn on waypoints right now, if we go here, you'll see, look, 119. It should be, I think, if we go over here, we'll see where the exact boundary is. The exact boundary is like 120 blocks or something. So this whole mountain had to be lit up, but we got it done. It wasn't much of an issue. I designed a storage system like out myself using various parts of storage tech that I found online. Like this is just like the standard item filter. And I've also added some crafters out here for the redstone and the glowstone. No! I forgot that it does that. No! What does this say? It says 8. So, yeah, okay, actually, that's a kind of a perfect demonstration, actually, because this pot is reading this comparator out of signal strength of 8. It's locking these comparators. These comparators will power these crafters only if it reaches a power level of 9. So, for example, if I fill up these slots, it powers, you see. So it'll once it fills up entirely with redstone, it crafts a redstone block, which we see here. Well, I mean, yeah, here. There's also a ton of gunpowder here, which is very useful too, and a ton of sticks, a ton of spider eyes. I think I took all the glass bottles home with me, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I think I ate with that. Do you guys think I ate with that? I think I ate with that. Now, this isn't the actual reason I brought you here today to watch this episode. The real reason is that, while we're gonna build our real base today, we're gonna start working on our mega base, which is super exciting. It's something I've been waiting to do for a really long time because when I get this base done, that's when the fun begins. That's when I get to start. Ow, that hurt. That's when I start telling my stories. That's when the Department of Temporal Affairs is really gonna start to flesh itself out. Now, this mega base requires a lot of copper, so what I have to do now is go to a trial chamber, and I need to find a trial chamber first, and then I need to go inside, just strip it, pick it clean of everything that's inside. Okay, well, maybe not everything. I don't think not this particular build doesn't really need that much copper, but we're gonna grab some anyway. Okay, here it is. And where am I? I don't want to go in there yet. Hello, trial chamber, my old friend. Okay, let's not forget our priority, which is literally just the copper. Let's start in this room. Never mind then. That was a bit of a massacre. Chicken jockey! Alright, it is a rainy, very isolated and lonely day on the server. I'm the only one online, and I think this is all we need to build the build. So, like, it's gonna be right on the other side of that mountain, and I'm really excited to do this now. Before the time-lapse starts, this is your reminder to please subscribe. I would appreciate it. It would be really cool if you subscribe. Cool people subscribe, you know that? Anyway, hit the time-lapse. Let's go! Chicken jockey! Why is there so much resin? Hello? It's like everywhere. Someone spilled their resin, man. People need to control themselves for real. Oh my god, it's at my build site too. What is going on? Bro, who is here? This needs to... An investigation needs to be held. You can kind of see it poking its little steeple up above the trees, but now if I fly over here, the DTA office in all of its glory, it looks amazing. Why can't I see my name tag? That's a thing? Okay, but in any case, all done. Well, not all done. This is something that I have been waiting to build for a very, very long time, and I am so glad that it is finally done. Look at that steeple. Look at the little gears that come off of it. It is amazing. It is exactly what I had in mind when I was thinking about steampunk, you know? So, yeah, this is the DTA office. Now, if we head inside, you're gonna find a whole lot of nothing because the interior has to be done at some... Oh my god! Oh, they turn on... Okay. They turn on lower shields. That's fun. But we have this huge space in which to work lore and lots of like machinery and lots of long dark hallways and that kind of thing. And then up here is going to be a big office. It's going to be very big, like an office. Yeah, I don't know, man. I moved all the shulker boxes over here and the little chest monster that has absolutely nothing in it. But here's the shulker monster. I used a lot of materials, okay? And I'm still gonna use more when I work on the interior of this thing. Now I want to talk about the clock tower for a second because this is kind of the centerpiece of the build. It's actually something I'm really, really proud to have built. As you can see, it's made of like this gradient of copper, and you can see like we have these glass panes, right? I learned about a technique called dithering, and it kind of makes the build look less blocky and a little more smooth. And that's kind of the point of dithering, and it looks so cool. And I'm really glad I learned that technique. Smokestacks here. I'm still thinking about what I want to do with these. I can have this be a quick elytra entrance in and out of the building. Or I could add like glass smoke above it and have it be like that as well. But in any case, this is a lot of space that I have to work with, and oh my god, I can't ever have anything nice. There's several things we need to do at the end before the end of this episode. The first one is going to be resetting up the honey wagon, because I was a big dumb and built the honey wagon on someone's base instead of the shopping district. That's honestly Al's fault. We're gonna sue Al. Or we're gonna sue Al for giving us false information. In any case, I need to find the things that I need to build this wagon again, because I literally do not know where. I don't know where I put the stuff, man. My ender chest is completely empty. We are in the tunnels now. We're heading to the shopping district. We're gonna rebuild this in the proper place this time. Okay, now this is the shopping district, not whatever that base was. And honestly, this is we'll just build it here. To be honest, I don't really. This is undoubtedly the shopping district. It's right next to the shopping district portal. And if someone complains, then well, I'm gonna go cry in a corner. Okay, well, it's a honey shop for sure. You walk here, you collect your honeycomb, and well, honey blocks will come soon. I don't have the means to make honey blocks right now, but yeah. So I mean, it's pretty visible the moment you step out of the shopping district portal. It's literally right next to this shop. What even is this shop? There's absolutely nothing in this shop, but it's right here. I mean, there's not really much to say about it. It's literally just go away. There's literally not much to say about it. It's literally just a wagon, and it sells honey. 2 diamonds per stack. I think that's pretty fair. And yeah, that's a honey shop. And then the other thing we need to do before the end of this episode is take a visit to the Red Knight's castle, because Ash and Red Rex and them kind of expect me to make a room in there. That's kind of like my room in the castle, and I agree with them, and I'm going to go do that now. Alright, here's the Red Knight's castle. Hello? Bro, what happened? Why is everything black? I don't know where I am, bro. Ah! I'm falling! That was an ender pearl. Where's my bread? That's not bread. What looks like bread? I can't tell what anything is! Oh my god! In any case, this is the Red Knight's castle, and I want to build a room inside of this castle. This is a pretty cool build. I'm not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. What does that say? Not done, do not enter. I don't care. It's my castle too. Okay, so I think if I head down here, maybe? I think it's behind here. Yeah, it's behind here. Hey, chill. Oh my god, where's my shield? There's so many mobs? Bro, where's my shield? Where is literally everything I need? I can stand people. Bro, take damage! Unacceptable behavior. I was supposed to shoot the bow. I wasn't supposed to pearl over there. Now I have to light this place up. And find my shield, which is somewhere. There's 2 shroom lights. Here's some torches. I don't know about you, but this looks weird. I don't know which room to choose, because there's like multiple floors. First of all, all of these are properly lit. I don't know why the first. I don't know why the first floor wasn't. No! Okay, I'm choosing this room. Here.
Coral.
Oh, hey, Ash.
What's up?
Not much. I just finished my big build, my big base build. I mean, the exterior anyway, and now I'm in here building stuff.
This is a good spot. This is actually a real good spot.
It really is. I didn't realize. I didn't.
Sure.
I'm not trading if that's what you're thinking.
No. I'm set in stone where I am. No, Red Rex really cooked with his.
He really did. He's got
Like, man.
tinted glass, a back door of all things.
A back door is the craziest part. Yeah. And the whole time I was like, yo, I really want to add glass and windows along the mountain. The whole time you were talking about building this. And then when I get to my room, I get to have a little balcony.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it connects with Gab's room.
Adorable.
Man, I don't know how long it's been on. I don't know how long it's been since I've been on. I haven't done anything.
I have not. I haven't been on as much as I'd like to be either. I've been really busy with like real life stuff. I have a job and stuff, so
Real.
yeah. I cannot relate to the unemployed jokes anymore.
Nah, this looks fire already though.
Bro, I just started. It's a stone room.
You need any help with anything?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know what I would need help with.
Okay, valid. That's very valid. Anyway, I'll come back later. I'm gonna go back to try and edit that video.
All right. Good luck, man.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Can I place a chest inside your room?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Oh, okay. It's an open wall.
Just think, yeah. Don't look at that. Okay. Should I open it now?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Oh. Thanks.
Take that. As a great Skeletor once said, until we meet again.
And we are done. If we walk up to here with my door, you see it says Carl with a C. And now if I open up these doors, yeah, I told myself, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this room. It's just going to be an in and out kind of operation. No, fully furnished, completely just out. Oh, completely off the rails, bro. So I tried to go for a bit of a log cabin kind of style. Mostly, I don't know. I kind of wanted to contrast with, I forgot whose room this is. I think it's Red Rex. It's Red Rex. I wanted to contrast with this kind of like dungeon kind of vibe. So the one right next door. The room right next door has a cabin, like a cozy log cabin kind of feel to it. I was messing with some armor stands, and there is a kind of I put two armor stands in this room. I have this shovel, this spoon, and I have that, whatever that's called. I forgot what it's called. And then I play some chests just for, I don't know. They're not really. I'm not really planning on living here. It's just kind of me asserting my space here. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with how this turned out. So now I can say I actually contributed something to this build, because like, look at this. Ow, stop. Because if we look here at the Red Knight's base, there is literally so much. They've built so much, and yeah, I've been off building my own thing, off in my own little corner of the world. So I'm very happy that I was able to contribute to this. With that being said, I am finally done recording this episode. It took such a long time. I am sorry. It's extenuating circumstances beyond my control and other excuses like that. Oh my god, this clock tower, it looks so good. I'm so happy with how this turned out, and I cannot wait to get started with the interior, which will be going on in the next episode. And also, because this build is done, we can start expanding on the kind of lore behind the Department of Temporal Affairs, and you will be seeing a number of cutscenes that involve what happened here, you know. And if you're just as excited as I am, please consider subscribing. It would be great, and it would make a certain someone very happy. Ow. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.